back to my channel. If you don't know who I am by now, I am MissJazzieMarie. Today I decided to do a video on beginner contouring slash bronzing, highlighting, all of that. Products I use will be listed down below. Please excuse my background. I'm moving or at least I'm in the process of getting ready to move. It was my birthday, so there's some guests back there. There's just a lot going on, okay? So I've been thinking about doing maybe a live updates video. You guys are about to see some changes in my background. Yeah, today I decided, let's get back into what I was talking about. Today I decided to do quick bronzing and highlighting. This is what I do when I'm in a rush to go somewhere, but I want to look decent. This is what I'll do, which is pretty easy. If you follow these steps, you guys would like to see how I got this pretty highlight, but I guess we should just get into the video, right? Products listed down below, and yeah. So I do have my hair up. I just got done with all of my makeup. Actually just got done putting my foundation on, and the foundation I'm using is the TooFaced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. All of the products I'm using will be listed down below, and for my lips I am using this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Nude Flesh. If you're wondering what is on my lips, I did my eyebrows, eyes, and then I did my foundation. So now I also did my concealer, but now I need to set my foundation. And the powder that I'm going to be using today is this Makeup Forever HD powder, and it's just a translucent loose powder, and I'm just going to set my face. So today for my bronzer, I'm going to be using this TooFaced, the little black book, and it just comes with all of the bronzers that TooFaced has. I believe that's all of them besides the new ones they had just came out with. These are all trial sizes of all their bronzers, and as you can see, I do use these a lot. They have matte bronzers, they have shimmering bronzers, they have highlights, they have blush and bronzer, they have everything you could ever need to bronzer. But for a beginner, just stick with a bronzer, and to do kind of something a little bit shimmery, just because it is summer, so it gives you that kind of sun-kissed look, is I'm gonna go in with Sun Bunny, and it just says it's a natural bronzer, and that is this one right here. As you can see, I use this one a lot. I usually go between this one and Beach Bunny. I'm just going to take a large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to buff that. Where my cheeks are hollow. And I'm not going to take it any further than where the middle of my eyebrow is, because if you take it all the way here, that's when it tends to look a little bit muddy, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to end up taking it up, blending it up my hairline. You never want to blend it down. You always want to blend your bronzer up. And I'm just going around the hairline. Wherever the sun would naturally hit is where you're going to place that bronzer. And I'm just going to apply that a little bit on my jawline. And now on to the other side. And when working with bronzer, you just want to start by little bits and then add up, because you can't really tone down bronzer, so you always want to just add as you go. So just start little and keep adding. And now to contour. contouring. Okay, so the difference between contouring and bronzing is what warms up your skin. You guys saw how before I didn't have no color on my skin, and when I put on the foundation, it did cancel out all of the natural pigmentation in my skin, so that is why we go back in with bronzer and blush to add that back in. But basically, bronzer is what makes your skin a little bit dark, and contouring is what you do to slim your face. You guys can see the difference. This is more bronzing because it has, see how this one has a little bit more orange. This is what we use for bronzing. This is what we use for contouring. So basically what you want to remember is the shimmering bronzer is what you're going to place with this bigger fluffy brush just to darken up your skin a bit. But when you're contouring to change the shape of your face, you're going to go in with a smaller brush and also use a bronzer that has no shimmer. So probably something like this. Compared to something like this, you can see all of the shimmer in this compared to this. This is what I'm going to be using to contour today. This is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from TooFaced, and I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to chisel out my cheeks a bit. So where I put that contour is I'm not taking it as high as I took that bronzer. I'm just putting it right in that hollow area. And that is it. We're done with the bronzer. All I do now is I'll usually go back in with my bronzer. So all I'll do now is I'll go back in with my bronzer brush and kind of just blend it all in together. Now I'm just going to apply some blush, and I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do that part. And now I normally don't do this because it is summer and I just want it to look extra glowy, I'm going to go in with this Laura Geller Blush-n-Brighten in the color Sun Sweat. And basically it's just a shimmering blush bronzer slash highlight all in one. So I'm just going to go in with that brush I used to bronze. And I'm just going to put that right where I put my blush, because it does have a little bit of pink tone in it. Kind of where I put my bronzer. Whatever I have left on my brush, I'm just going to very lightly dust that along my face. Last, all we have to do is the highlight, and the highlight I will be using is this Hard Candy Baked Bronzer in Tiki, and I did mention this in a favorite. If you haven't seen that, I will leave that link down below in the description box. But you guys need to go get you some of this highlight. It is amazing. I'm just going to go in with this little smaller brush just so I can really pack on that highlight. Remember to always tap off your excess right above where you put your blush. You'll feel that little bow. That is exactly where you're going to be placing your highlight. And you don't want to take your highlight any further than the mid of your eye, because if you take it into here, that is where you start looking, it makes you look kind of like you're oily. So you don't want to take it past the middle of your eye. So you could put it anywhere from right here, nose, cupid's bow, maybe below the brows, and that's it. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this highlight. And as you can see the difference, it does have a little bit of a glow on this side because of Blush-n-Brighten, but not nearly as compared to this side.
Me and you, girl, you and me. Tap it to the floor and make me see your energy, because me not play no hide and seek. What is it, the thing you ever make me feel way, girl? Free. Anytime you whine and
we are done. And that is it. That's how I do my bronzer and all that on an easy day. So for you beginners, here you go. Yeah, anything you guys would like to see, just comment down below. I'd be glad to do that. Anything you guys would like to know more about, check out that description box down below. All you have to do is tap that little button down there and it will drop down all of the information about the products that I did use. If you guys would like to see braces vlog slash updates, you should comment comment down below if you'd like to see that as well, because I have had them for a good 7 months, and they said next appointment they're taking out my expander. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, and until my next video, bye guys.